When celebrities marry, they usually go all out, whether it's by locating the opulent venue for the wedding or dressing up in the trendiest outfits for the event. Some celebrities like getting married so much that they do it on a regular basis. While some celebrities marry frequently, others marry the same partner more than once. Let's have a look at the top 10 Hollywood celebrities who married the same person twice. Before we get further, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Alright, let's get to it. At number 10, Fred and Francesca Berry. The star's first wife was married to him twice. The first marriage she had with Francesca Berry began in 1976 and ended the following year. They attempted to remarry in 1978, only to divorce in 1980. The actor married 3 more times to different ladies after that. At number 9, Nene and Greg Leakes. Greg Leakes was the reality star's husband from 1997 till 2011. The divorce was well documented on the program, Real Housewives of Atlanta, and their issues were well documented on the show. However, the show also tracked their reconciliation. Greg and I hope to inspire others to save their marriages, wrote Nene, according to People. In 2013, the couple remarried and is still together. Number 8, Marie Osmond and Stephen Craig. Stephen Craig, the singer's first spouse, was married to her twice. The first time was in 1982 and it lasted for 3 years. Following her divorce from the basketball star, she married and divorced Brian Blossom before returning to Craig. I'm so happy and look forward to sharing my life with Stephen, who's an amazing man, as well as a great father to my children, she stated in 2011 when she announced her wedding to Craig in Las Vegas. They haven't broken up yet. At number 7, Rodney Dangerfield and Joyce Indig. The stand-up comedian married Joyce Indig. They were married for the first time in 1949 and divorced in 1962. During that period, he truly left the industry of entertainment to devote more time to his family. A year later, they remarried, only to divorce again in 1970. Rodney Dangerfield later married Joan Child in 1993, and the couple remained together until his death in 2004. At number 6, Melanie Griffith and Don Johnson. Melanie Griffith and Don Johnson, both actors, met when she was 14 and he was 22. After a year, they decided to live together. On her 18th birthday, they got engaged, married in 1976, and divorced the following year. After making up and having their daughter, Dakota Johnson, the couple tried to marry again in 1996, but ended up divorcing for a second time. Griffith now appears to be resistant to the marriage. Quote, "You don't need to get married to have a child anymore. It's not like there's a stigma on a child on getting married. You either go through all of it, of a prenup, if you want to get divorced and you don't have a prenup, and you wish to have a prenup," she said, according to the U.S. Weekly. At number 5, Richard Pryor and Flynn Bellany. The comedian has also been down the aisle several times, twice married Flynn Blaine. They married for the first time in 1986 and later divorced a year later. In 1990, they married for the second time and divorced another year later. But she wasn't the only lady he went back to. Richard Pryor married Jennifer Lee twice throughout his life. They married for the first time in 1981, but divorced a year later. Then he went on to Blaine. He eventually returned to see Lee and married her in 2001. They were married till he died. Number 4, Natalie Wood and Robert Wagner. When she was a youngster, the West Side Story star developed a crush on Robert Wagner, and she went on a date with him on her 18th birthday. They later married in 1957, however, the marriage only lasted until 1962. She then married producer Richard Gregson, but following her divorce, she returned to Robert Wagner. They married again in 1972 and remained so until her tragic death in 1981. At number 3, Eminem and Kimberly Scott. Kimberly Scott was the rapper's first wife, who he divorced in 2001. It didn't end well, and he wrote a number of songs about it. In one of his songs, Kim, he even fantasized about her dying and being cruel to her. They reconciled and remarried in 2006. It was a brief relationship, and they divorced within a year. Nobody else has married the rapper. At number 2, Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton. On the set of Cleopatra in 1963, the two actors fell in love after they met. This was quite controversial because both of them were married to other people. They finally divorced, and in 1964 they married for the second time. According to Marie Claire, it ended after 10 years because Richard Burton had a relationship with someone else. In 1975, they renewed their romance and married for the third time. However, they continued to have marital issues, no surprise there, and divorced in 1976. And at number 1, Larry King and Aline Akins. The television personality is one of the celebrities with the most weddings. 2 of them were to the same lady, Aline Akins. They married for the first time in 1961 and were married for 2 years. Then, they married a second time in 1968 and had a daughter. They divorced in 1971. Well guys, that's it for this one. What'd you think about it? Let us know in the comments below. If you're new to our channel, be sure to subscribe and ring that bell to get notified by our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.